Oh god, I'm hot. Why am I so hot? Why am I so hot? Nobody clip that. Where is he moving? I don't see him anywhere. Oh, there he is. Yeah, he's shooting at someone. Let's go.
Ship restraints disengaged. Commence departure.
Bye, Franz. Using the other guy as a meat shield.
Disengaging automated flight control routine.
Bonk.
So he may have standards. But I'm an actual assassin, and what that means is, see, I take his gun.
Got a fight on our hands.
How, I took your gun. How do you have your gun? Okay, whatever. You heard nothing, sir. Anyways, feel free to have your gun back. Smart of you, Alonso. Oh no.
Here they come.
I think we need to do some repairs. See how this works. Let's see how this works. Seems to be. Oh gosh. I went into the scary door. Hey, there's my ship though. Okay. I don't know what they're putting in the ventilation system here, but I need to leave. All right, Apex pilot, have fun with this. The Apex driver's like, what the hell did you just get me into? What did you call me into? I should have known someone calling me in next to the Mafia's main place of business, main military installation. Can you do it? Can you do it? I can't even see where. How much hold they have? 42, 22. Come on, you can do it. You're not gonna. You're gonna blow me up, aren't you? You are a horrible. I need a refund. I need to speak with your manager. How did I just land? Did anyone else just see that? I just landed. Yeah, like I'm 5 kilometers up. Let's see what happens if I do this. Deploying SRV. Okay, there might be an SRV falling around y'all. This is really trippy. I'm just falling in an SRV through everyone. All right, hello everyone. How's it going? Apparently it's my affiliate anniversary. I thought it was next week, but apparently Twitch informed me it was today. So we're here. I put in the little weird sub discount thing that apparently it said I could do. So I was like, okay, whatever. I was going for Forsaken BA. Yeah, you were totally already on the shout out list. I didn't totally just manually do that and then add you to the auto shout out list. No. But yeah, we'll just be continuing some of our CG hauling here today for our other account now. We did our one account last night. We're going to do our other account now. And we got to find where we buy stuff. Hey, Akira, how's it going? Garfunkel City in Mulag. It's gonna be like 45 light years away from the Alrai, but we'll see how this goes for us. Maybe like a jump or two back each way. Let's see how Mulag looks for us. Mulag the Gulag. Or default there. Like it's like I'm not worthy of a shout out. See, my bot, you know, if it was on the auto shout out, it would have given the custom text even, but, oh, wait, no, totally. Yeah, that's right. It totally was a shout out. Mass locked? Why again? Why be mass locked again? Hey, can I have StreamAbot simulate that? Hold on. Shut up. What was that? Shut up. Back.
Speed restrictions have been lifted. Good luck and fly safely, Commander.
Twitch events. There we go. If I'm like. If I add a test trigger, how does this work? Let's see if this works. And then I add a argument B, like what percent user. I'm gonna see how this works. Test trigger. There we go. There we go. Now the stream is being weird, by the way. What do you mean? What's it doing? You didn't leave yet? Oh, did I shout you out too early? Well, what's going up with stream? I don't. It looks fine on my end. Is it weird for anyone else? The audio? Let me check my audio here. Lagging and buffering. That might be your end sometimes. My laptop does that all the time because it's slow. Could be your internet, yeah. There's another setting too. I've had good luck with my laptop, which is a bit of a slower processor. If you go in the Twitch player, and then with the gear icon, they go to advanced. Uncheck low latency. If you're getting a lot of buffering on Twitch streams, uncheck that. It'll increase the latency a little bit, but it makes it buffer less if you're having issues with buffering. Basically, it'll buffer a little bit more seconds. You just might be a few more seconds behind. But that's what I have to do on my laptop, just because it's such an old laptop that it just can't handle a low latency streams very well. Well, speaking of weird issues though, is Borsch around yet? I did some the night that Borsch did the gift bomb and then broke stream from it. I did some experimenting and it actually ended up being we ended up overloading Twitch's server. Is what happened. Because I went and like did some test streams simulating it directly to Twitch, and Twitch would still continue to kick off the stream whenever I simulated it again. But YouTube wouldn't care. It was specifically Twitch. So I've down-tuned the gift bomb stuff a little bit. Each one will now basically, if gift subs will throw some gifts at me, regular subs will basically get a few throws of the shower with love redeem. I can always change that later, but yeah. The Borsch did a gift bomb of like 10 subs once, and it was throwing so much, like in the throwables where, you know, you get the stuff throwing. Except it was throwing enough that was covering the entire screen and just being chaos. And it apparently overloaded the Twitch encoder or something. It basically was causing Twitch to drop the stream. It was specifically Twitch. Twitch's end. But yeah, no, it was ridiculous amount of throwables because it was meant to do like a certain different thing for subs and then a different one for gift subs. Well, it was triggering both of them at once. So it was like this, except for it was 2,000 items at once. Now I need to send 100. There is, I have a cutoff limit on it. In any case, there is a maximum level to it. I did just in case. I think if you do a gift bomb, it'll only ever do up to throwing the things at me 50 times in a row. Just one every second or so. Well, it throws like 10, and then it'll loop around 50 times roughly every seconds. Yeah, it can handle 2,000. It's actually not. They're very low poly models. My PC can. Amazon's computer, on the other hand, apparently can't. Was what we learned. YouTube was having no issue with it. My stream relay was having no issue with it. My computer was having no issue with it. Twitch's server was having an issue with it. Alright, let's see which one did we need to go to here. We need to Simon and Garfinkel. No, Garfinkel. Oh, there it is. Oh, these add-ons are separate from stream. Like, yeah, like, so this is a program called Twitch Integrated Throwing System is what handles that. But what it was because it still has to encode, so OBS encodes the video stream and then sends it off to Twitch. Well, my OBS was handling it, but apparently, because when Twitch gets it, it re-encodes it so that it goes to the player. They have to do some stuff on their end, and apparently that was breaking from just the sheer amount of visual noise. It couldn't figure out how to fit it within its bitrate, apparently. And my setup's even a little more complex than most streamers because I have my local computer encodes a 7,000 kilobit per second stream, sends it to IRL Toolkit, IRL toolkit then re-encodes that one stream at 7,000 kilobits, just basically relays it, sends that to YouTube, and then does a Twitch enhanced broadcasting stream where it encodes a 7,000 kilobit 1080p 60 stream, and then a 720, and then a 480p. All those, it sends those over to Twitch, and then that's what Twitch gets. So that's how that kind of works for mine. But yeah, Kira, my PC can handle 2,000. I would show you, but Twitch stream would die possibly. The YouTube side would live. You can actually, you can see it in one of the VODs from last week on the YouTube side. Let me see if I could find the timestamp. Slow down here. There's my YouTube studio. There was it. Which one was it? It was one of the ones I was tutorialing with you, Kira, right? I think. Porsche gave out 10s on the 4th. It was the one on the 4th. No work. It's there we are.
I think I can.
Yeah, so everyone does want to see the chaos. It's that there. Holy, what in the world? Holy crap, Porsche, what the heck?
Oh.
How many? Oh my gosh.
Thank you for the gifted.
How many? And it was kind of funny too because I forgot I hadn't ever really anticipated my stream crashing specifically on the Twitch side in the middle of the stream, and so I had it when the detects Twitch stream starts, it goes to my starting soon screen, and so it cut over there, and I'm sitting there thanking Borscht for like a minute, and like nobody can hear me besides Kira, who was in the Discord call, because I didn't realize it had cut over to the starting soon screen. So I have it. Yeah, it feels weird. Yeah, that's a lot of streamers get that when they have to like watch back their own VODs. You always get the my own voice. But yeah, no, I was like sitting there for a minute thinking Borscht, and I didn't even know it was on the starting soon screen. So like, I have that coded now. At least if for whatever reason that happens again, it checks to make sure that I'm on my pre-start screen, which is that little Easter egg that I made. If anyone hasn't seen that yet. That's our little pre-start, little Easter egg, meant to be a BSD terminal screen. So now it'll only cut over to starting soon if it's specifically on that scene. But yeah, it was a lot of things were thrown at once.
Request approved. Preparing for arrival on landing pad 25.
And if you want to think that's insane, Kira, one of the times when I was testing the new sort of system, I was using a while loop, but I accidentally infinite looped it, and so I was infinite tossing throwables until Twitch throwing system crashed from the sheer amount of them. Yeah, it was a little overkill. Twitch apparently agreed. Like, part of it was that there was supposed to be a separate in tits. There's supposed to be a separate trigger for gift subs versus tier 1 subs. But what it was doing, I guess the way that tits handles it is it does, if it's a gift sub, it does the gift sub trigger and the tier 1 sub trigger. And that was the issue. It was like looping them on each other, basically, is what happened. So it should have been like not that much, and it was doing, instead of being like doing it like 10 times in a row, it was doing all 10 at once, and so it was doing basically 20 triggers at once instead of just one at a time like I thought it was going to. And that's what happened. That's basically what happened there. All right, we need thermal cooling units. We need to head on over to Alrai.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Rambo and Bristol are at Alrai. Okay, so it's 2 jumps when we're loaded, Alrai. Not bad.
Detach sequence complete. Allow for oncoming traffic in the access corridor.
Yeah, Kira, I don't know if you'd built the flipper yet or whatnot. The problem is there's not, with the gift subs, there's not really a good way to test that level of gift bomb, like, without just doing it yourself. Unfortunately with tits, just doesn't really have a good test mode for that. Plus, you're not doing it on stream, because like off stream, and like, you know, it worked perfectly fine. To YouTube, it worked perfectly fine, but like Twitch apparently had an issue with it. If you had managed to build that Panther Clipper, if you were going to do hauling or whatnot, if you were around. The Frog Army awakens. It's the Frog Army. Hopefully not that one toad we were talking about earlier. Solid 30k contribution. Nice, nice. 30,000 tons to just this. Nice. Okay. I'm trying to at least get into the top 75 on both accounts. I'll probably try to secure into at least the top 25 if I can, and hopefully that'll hold me enough. Yeah, I sent you the link in Discord earlier of like what exactly to put on that'll work well for you for this CG. That way you can earn some decent buffer money for yourself as well. Since you're starting out, this will be a good for that. It'll be like 30 million profit per run in that Panther Clipper roughly. Alright, and then we needed to go to Surveyor's Reach. Who do we got? An instance here at Jupgino. See if maybe I'll actually get interdicted for once. I didn't get interdicted at all last night. What do we got here? We got a take Lail. Yeah, I'll just keep boosting on away. Did you get the FSC booster? Search Inara for nearest Guardian, Guardian tech broker. I'm gonna submit here again. We'll get a little closer this time. I'm low awakened because I know I can survive 2 instances with this guy.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Frame shift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
And a little closer. Who is it this time? Does it still take? Okay.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Frame shift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah. We'll get there. Actually, I wonder if I could just... If he's expecting me to evade. No. He can just keep trying for all he wants. He can just keep trying. I got the shields.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. Hull integrity compromised. Frame shift drive charging.
I don't feel like high waking. Like, that's what you should do, but I'm already close enough. I can just keep kind of inching along, basically. Or drag him into the planet if I can. Oh, it's pulling me over that way. What do we got? We did 2 this time? Bristol and take.
Frame shift drive charging. Taking damage.
Yeah, Bristol and take. It's whatever.
Frame shift drive charging. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Gotta get in range here this time. Let's see, 1, 0. There we are. There we go. What was the name? I'm gonna GG in the chat. What was it? Take? What the heck? I'm gonna take a lail. Okay.
Docking first ramming.
So many players in this instance now.
Landing gear deployed.
Bristol live? I know Bristol's actually one of the streamers. Is a streamer too. Let's wonder if he's live. I gotta go look.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Bristol Boy Gaming, right? Was it first channel? Ah, he is live. Okay, hold on. Let me Yeah, I've been open. Yeah, I just religiously play open for the most part. Let's see. Yeah, Bristol is live. Bristol Boy Gaming. I want to hear what he says here. We got Bristol Boy, of course. We'll shout him out. Another wonderful Elite Dangerous stream.
Buddy doing good with
He was-
it.
he was-
He's putting it to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get one though. But I can't. I'm not gonna come back with this ship. I'm gonna come back with some shit somebody could kill me in. This must be your people. You ain't pulling them over. GG. 07. Oh, word? Oh, shit, you got out of there. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. 07. Getting panicked. You know what I'm saying? Just played the course. Buddy was pulling you over multiple times before I got there. My favorite combat ship. Let me think.
There, yeah. Bristol's like, oh, that was you. Okay.
Sure.
Anyways, there we go. So I got to sign up for the CG now. Yeah, I like the challenge of being an open. That's why, like, so I've built this like ship. As you saw, like I could survive multiple interdictions with that. I have this thing built for open CGs. Like, I like the challenge of that. Like, you know, it's the ship build you never have to consider if you didn't do open. And I kind of like the challenge of that. Oh, wait, Hardy has me signed up. Okay, perfect. I just need to deliver. There we go. Now we go back to our system we were at. Mulag. There we go. Mulag there. Two jumps back. So it's 2 jumps each way tonight, unfortunately. It's everything that was within 1 jump now has been just eaten up. It's kind of funny because last night I didn't get interdicted at all. There's more people out tonight, it seems. I mean, I think I didn't even, my shields got down to like 60 something, like after all of that. There's just monster shields on this thing. Yeah, it's usually not too bad out of CGs, but yeah. Give enough people on a team to be economical, efficient, to have care like 500 areas for the system and deliver it to that, and when it's filled, yeah, that's another method you can use, and that definitely could be useful for you. You can't jump it into the problem. One problem is that you probably won't get the carrier into Al Rai itself. Unfortunately, it's probably completely full of carriers. You'd probably have to park next door, but that still should work. Another thing that could work too, if you're an open, I've used that before too to really surprise some of the people that interdict you too, is the teammate navlock. Have someone that's just sitting there and you just drop in on the person that's like coming after you and they're like, oh yeah, they won't make it there in time, and all of a sudden you're just like, doop. And they're like, ah.
Drive charging.
But yeah, especially when you're fresh, I don't recommend doing open because you definitely want to be able to have engineering and whatnot to be able to take on those kind of because the gankers are going to have pretty well engineered ships themselves. So while this thing only got its shields down to 60, like an unengineered Panther Clipper like the build I gave Kira probably would not have survived because it does not have the capability to get that engineering. Or have the prismatic shields. What one was it again we needed to go to here? Where'd it go? It was Garfunkel. There it is. Oh. They just like straight up like actually see, that's kind of interesting. I've kind of said before that FDF should do that. I didn't even bother because it's just like it's usually futile to even get into there. Oh, there's some in there. it's such a small system though that yeah, all the you got your. Surprised there's not more around the sun, but yeah, I mean, you only got like 3 planets, so there's barely any room. That's interesting. Let's see if some can get in. I just don't know what the criteria would be then. Wondering exactly how much you're blocked off from. Yeah, Odyssey is definitely worth it. There's the various new ships like the Python. Was the Python Mark II, the Type 8 transporter, the Mandalay, the Corsair, the Panther Clipper, and the Type 11. I think are the new ones so far. Did I miss any? The Cobra Mark V, as well. So those ships you can't get unless you have Odyssey. If I remember correctly, they're Odyssey exclusive. You got the exobiology on foot, the on foot atmospheric planets, which are some amazing scenery. Odyssey's well worth it. Colonization, yeah, I don't think you can do colonization without Odyssey. I think you do have to have Odyssey to be able to do it. Outside of just delivering for your, but you can't colonize on your own, I don't think. Oh, Caspian, yeah, the Caspian as well. So what is it? Python Mark II, Cobra Mark V, Type 8 transporter, Mandalay, Corsair, Caspian. I still feel like I've missed one now that I've recited that again. There's a lot of new ships. I did say Type 8. Panther Clipper. That's funny. I forgot to say the Panther Clipper despite being in one. You can still affect the power plant economies on console. Oh, if you're on console is okay. So you're actually Legends. Sorry, I was going off Horizons, not Legacy. So yeah, you're missing even more in a sense too, because the Legacy galaxy is also split off as a separate galaxy. So you would be able to affect the versions of power play and background simulation that exists on console. But you wouldn't affect the version of the galaxy that PC players are on. They split it out at a certain point a while back. So there's the live and the legacy galaxies. But you can definitely influence the BGS and the power play of the legacy galaxy. Yeah, you're basically in an alternate timeline. Yeah, please remind them, of course, here. Mandalay, Type 8, Type 11, Caspian, and the Cobra Mark V. Don't forget the Cobra Mark V. Yeah, you're living the timeline. The commanders super glued their butts to chairs.
This is an Alliance starport. Please request docking permission prior to landing. Access granted. Preparing for arrival.
The Pilots Federation standard captain's chair brought to you by Gorilla Glue. Wally, oh god.
Landing successful. Clear to offload.
Pilots Federation legislatively mandated Gorilla Glue upholstery. Yep. All right, so we got to do we're doing thermals tonight. Back to LRI again. All right. How you doing? I'm doing all right. What you can do though, I know of a few players that play on PC on console using NVIDIA GeForce Now, although I guess that has like time limit restrictions now or something. I don't know how well that works. I guess they changed their subscription model or something. But 0707, thank you for the follow, and welcome to the Storm Chaser crew as well. Let's see what fishing we catch there. Yep. Ow. I bumped my feet. Did we even achieve tier 1 of the CG? I'm not sure yet. I'll have to check when I'm there. Remind me when I dock, because I'll probably forget by then. Check. And we got a marlin. Hopefully I don't have to limp so much to the station. I might see if high waking's any faster this next time that happens again. Just jump to the next door system again, then come back and hope for the better the second time. The no is 200 hours monthly, I think. Don't quote me out. Wait, what's the no? Wait, what? Oh, with the GeForce Now, yeah. GeForce Now. Oh, someone caught Henry. Well, Henry's brother. Was that the follow-in still, or was that Desi's? Yeah, GeForce Now. Yeah. I used to use it on my laptop, like on the expeditions, just to be able to jump like multiple carriers at once. Because when I was running the expeditions, I'd have multiple carriers. So I'd have like, if I was chain jumping my 2 carriers, I'd have, you know, that just not having to relog on the same PC. Another reason I just want to just rebuild my old PC with just a lower end, little bit older graphics card, but one that can still definitely handle Elite. That way you just not need GeForce Now for that usage scenario. Surveyor's Reach, we have a bunch of people in instance again. Tony, we have Dingo 6. Yeah, we're probably gonna get interdicted. Unless they're all going for each other, that could also be a thing. Triangle might be going for me. Someone's going behind there. At the end, they downsize the production, downsize the cloud, game time, and up the price. Good loop. Yeah, and then, God, with all the DRAM pricing and just the memory module pricing in general, now with the AI slop. God. And now DDR4 is going back in price too, because people are downgrading to get away to slightly older platforms to get away from the DDR5 price. So it's like I might just straight up I have like spare. I have a render cost. Where is this? Oh, Wernick. Wait, how did you? I thought we were already friends. Destiny. Yeah, so they all of them were apparently just going after each other there. I just kind of just slid on by. Feel back going mining. Yeah, you're in the squad. Maybe it's just my other commander you've got. Start the 30 series? Wait, did they started making 30 series again? New is pretty steady because, well, it's like the new stuff's all old stock because they don't really make DDR4 anymore. Like nobody's actually making DDR4. But there's like, yeah, plenty of stores that have back stock. But yeah, used definitely went up, and I have like a spare 16 gig stick just sitting in my closet. Because I had to, at one point in my old build, I had one of the sticks go bad, and the only way I could get identical sticks was to buy another 2 sticks. And I just need to replace one, so I have this like odd man out stick. Did it because it has less VRAM? Yeah, it could make sense. Give? Wait, what? The RAM starving. Well, I mean, it's only one single 8 gig stick, so it wouldn't really do very well unless you already happen to have the exact same model of stick for your other sticks. Otherwise, you'd be limited to 8 gigs because you don't want to mix and match RAM. We were gonna. Oh, that's right. We were gonna look and see if tier 1 was reached. Yeah, a little bit past tier 1, it looks like. But as I was saying like earlier to some other folks in the Fleet Com District too, when I built this, I had kind of like emergency build this computer pack in late August, early September. Because the other motherboard was starting to have failures, unreliability and stuff. And so I was on a tight budget, so I was like, okay, well, I'll just start with regular RAM, and then I'll upgrade to ECC RAM in a month or two. And then the whole fucking RAM skyrocketed, so that wasn't going to happen. But I was like, maybe at some point I'll just sell that one stick of old DDR4, which is like it's like $80 for that one stick now when I looked it up. It's like, do that, and then I can purchase the ECC once I have enough money, and then I get the ECC installed, and I get to sell the other DDR5 and make back the most of the money. Weird hurts. Huh. Laptops are always a little more finicky too with their hardware too, sometimes with like proprietary slots and whatnot. Back over to Mulag. No store upgraded SSD, but just what prices started to skyrocket. Oh yeah, it's true because yeah, they're probably up now too. I'm glad because that was one too. I was also gonna be like, oh, I'll do it in a month or two. I'll just use, because I just pulled over some old SATA SSDs from my previous build, but this motherboard at M.2 for NVMe. And I'm like, okay, well I can. So my other one, my previous board, I think just had SATA M.2. And I was like, okay, I'll upgrade to that in a month or two. But then I was like, I just really wanted. I overflowed the budget, so I might as well just do it in one go. Basically, it's like I might as well just do it straight to the M2 if I'm going it, because that's a little more of a hassle to do that later, because then I have to because it's under the graphics card on this motherboard. I pulled a little extra past the budget to do that. You know, if when you're open, if you win, blah 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 blah. I can't read. Let me know if when you want me to open colonizing projects in my cluster. I haven't been starting stuff to keep my info clear while I put in the first ports in last. What do you mean by like opening, like just advertising to the Discord or whatever? Like you can always advertise your own colonies if you're looking for people to help out with them, if that's what you're meaning. I mean, MSJ 2009 L1630 MIR-46 is almost done. I think Zimzi's down there still building, I believe. I've just been placing stuff. But I think once the military installation is done, then I can place the military hub, and that's every single slot filled. Yeah, you can always just advertise your own colonies, ask for help in the colonization channel. And people may be able to help, you know, depends on people's availability and stuff and whatnot. I know some of us are definitely gonna be out of the bubble too for just Worlds 3 here. I think the plan we'll have for that as well. 2019. Yeah, so we'll do our, like, about 2 hours before that official jump for Mr. Worlds. We'll do our jump from MSJ 2009 L1630 MIR-46 over to the NGC 1951 Sector ZUI that Mr. Worlds 3 headquarters is in, the 50 light year jump. We'll do that, we'll start streaming that, and then I'll attend and stream the official Mr. Worlds 3 jump that I had signed up for the flotilla for, and I maybe or maybe not, I don't know how, if I'd be able to wing people in, how easily that'd be possible. I might be able to wing people in still. The instances might break if there's too many people. That's kind of why I don't know if they necessarily want to do that though. Hey, little Lyoko, how's it going? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, with anything with a lot of Squadron 2, it's like, the stuff's there, it's like, here, this is available if you want to help, kind of thing. We're never, you know, pressuring on anything. Going alright, what are we up to? We're just doing some of the Distant Worlds 3 CG, hauling, getting ourselves at least secure into the top 75% so I can get that pre-engineered cargo rack that's available for the rewards. So we're just hauling some thermal cooling units back and forth here from this system, Garfinkel City, in this Mulag system. Having some fun getting interdicted and whatnot, because I like to play in open. Sheer chaos of it is lovely at times. See, I like to be wholesome, but in a chaotic way. That's my D&D alignment. Chaotic, wholesome.
Contact. Clear to offload.
But yeah, this is one of the pre-engineered class 5 cargo racks up for grabs, and the profit per run's not too bad. It's like 30 million profit per run if you're doing these thermals, and the station's starting to get low on its supply. So hopefully we can get a few more runs in before this one's out.
Detach sequence complete. Regulate your speed inside the docking bay.
Why do they put the Alliance logo off center? It's just to bother people. I can appreciate that motivation. Alliance is just like, we'll bother so many people like that with this. It's like the Rubik's Cube that I have one twist from solved sitting on a shelf as decor in my apartment, just to bother someone if anyone ever comes over.
Clear of the station.
Or my row of model cars. Is it off center? Yeah, it's a little off center. A little slightly twisted too. like my row of model cars too. They're all facing the same way except for one. I just have like I just have all these little things. It's like this, in case anyone with OCD ever comes over, this will torture them. Yeah, it's sitting like up high, out of reach, was just one twist away. I'm solved. Or I actually think there's there's actually two. There's two cars on my model car lineup that are reverse. But there's actually a funny rhyme or reason to it too. It's a Volkswagen bus and it's a Porsche 356. So they're cars with engines in the back. So they're all, if you really think about it, all the engines are facing the same way. Because the cars aren't. So we got the what is Captain Poopy Shoe saying? There, way to keep my system chat locked on this system. I wanna jump. Well, unfortunately, Mr. Captain Poopy Shoe, there is not. Did you got the Guardian FSD booster, Kira? Then. Once I get in this instance, I can try and get you a search for where you can. I think how Enterprise and Bria Sats had some stuff, so you can probably pop the carrier over there and fill from there. I'll look in a second and see where the thermal cooling units were near Kelton. You can go 6. You can go 6. Submit already. There we are.
Integrity compromised. Flight system off. Frame shift drive.
Get a little closer here, I think.
3, 2, 1, engage.
A little bit. There we go.
Integrity compromised.
Gonna be too close. Why is this not? There we are. We're gonna overshoot. We'll just do this to avoid having to do a loopy loop.
Flight system off.
Yeah, once I dock, I'll find it here for you, Kira. But if you Inar, you can do a search for where you can buy thermal cooling units near Kelton. And then you could jump the carrier there and you could fill it up wherever that is. Dang. I'll be right back. Okay.
Flight system off. Frame shift drive charging.
Looks like MacArthur City in Kurignai should be good. Or you could fill in Wernick system, that should work too. Basically, either of those should work just fine. Kurignai would be one jump from Kelton, so you might not even need to move the carrier technically.
Docking Crescent Braddock. Docking Crescent Braddock.
barely within the 500 light years, that works too well. Basically, yeah, if it's within 500, you can do that pretty easily.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
There we go. Get those there. Let's do our sail. See how far we are in the our progress, our personal progress. We're in the just in the top 75 now. We need to do a few more loads.
Ship released. Engines engaged.
I'm carrying 983 tons per. On this one here. We're armored and shielded out the yazoo. What do I do against Hatchbreaker limpets? Nothing really. I'll lose the futons if they reach me, but I'm usually boosting away fast enough that they probably won't reach me before I jump out, so it's not terribly much of a risk. I don't have... Oh, I do have a point defense. Point defense will actually shoot those too, possibly.
Freight drive charging.
Didn't really do well on the missiles, though. I wonder where it's positioned. I should look. But the point defense will probably also shoot down limpets if there's some hatchbreaker ones. You can also just, if you spin, it makes it to the hatchbreakers have trouble actually catching up with your spin to get on your cargo hatch as well. You can try spinning. It's a good trick, at least with hatchbreaker limpets. Garfinkel City, there we are. Well, that is getting us fairly close to the 7-second mark. Ah, this must be a real star system then. Okay. It says Gliese 400B, so this must be Gliese 400. Second mark again. How many runs have we done? I've done 3 so far. 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 3. I think this is the 4th. That first one took a little bit because we had that chain of interdictions where I just kind of limp us slightly closer each time. Yeah, we just on this character we just started here tonight like little over an hour ago, so right about an hour ago. So last night we did our other commander, and then tonight we're doing this commander. Did like 10 runs, I think, on the other commander last night. A Panther Clipper already? Yeah, yep. I have these armored Panther Clippers built. I have Panther Clippers that can do like the 1300, but they're not armored enough for doing this CG, as there's all the gankers about. So you need a lot of shields and armor to survive the trip into the
Access to the docking bay.
the ship.
Request approved. Make your way to landing pad 25.
Yeah, my shieldless Clipper can do 1,304 tons.
Scan detected.
But it's also just made of paper.
Restrict speed to 100.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown. Notifying ground crew.
Thermal cooling units. There we go. 983.
Maximum capacity.
All right, let's see how our route to the ship pans out this time.
Landing gear retracted.
Ship released. Observe speed restrictions when passing through the airlock.
Got an Asp Explorer coming in there. Come on, Suki Checker, get on in there. And Sherman Furry Butt is gonna force his way in there, I imagine. But, you know, he shouldn't have. We got the bigger ship, and we know that as long as we're going under 100, it's perfectly legal for us to bonk him out of the way. That's right, bud.
Observe minimum.
That's right.
Warning. You have entered a restricted area. Leave the station now.
Freight drive charging.
Make way for larger ships. Yeah, pretty much.
Flight path is clear.
I wish they would, in some immersiveness with our, how our commanders are part of the Elite Pilots Federation. That, you know, if we're leaving the station, they radio to the NPCs, be like, Elite Federation Commander exiting station, all traffic, make way. You know, and then the NPCs actually have to clear the row for you. Make it feel like we really are the elite commanders of the galaxy.
Freight drive charging.
How many beeps we gonna get here? Now. Simple. Oh, they take Lail again. Let's see if Take Lail has fun with me again. See, there it is, right over there. shoot past that thing so bad, aren't I? Well, if you have some rep with the station's faction, yeah. Otherwise, you're just another spacer. Oh, Captain Poopy Shoe's in system chat again. Captain Poopy Shoe wants to know, since it has the Cobra, is it maybe the same people as Elite? I don't even know what he's talking about. That one's... I don't know if those squares are going for each other or if one of them's going to try to go for me. Good question. They seem to be fairly far, and I think they're going for each other, maybe, or maybe they're wingmates. I think Take Lil was in a wing earlier. Get your heart pumping, you know. And a surveyor's reach. There we go. Another successful trip in the bag. I want a top landing pad. Give me a landing pad on the direction I'm approaching from. Stupid flight control. Right on down.
Successful. Engines disengaged.
Boop, 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 boop. Mulag. Plus 5 last week. The yeah. Thankfully, you just be like cancel. You just instantly be like cancel docking, request docking, and until you get one on the right side. You just keep canceling, or like flight control. I request to cancel my docking. Flight control, okay. Flight control. I like to request docking. Like, yeah, sure. Flight control. I'm gonna have to cancel that docking request. I'm like, okay. Flight control. I'm gonna need to request docking, and eventually he'll get it through his head to give you the what you want to pat on the correct side. Give me the orbital line on the sun, though. There it is. It's like, where's the sun's exclusion zone? We're getting on a little toasty here. Nothing to worry about, though. That's right. I was going to check where the point defense was situated if it was near the cargo hatch. A good rear view. That's what. Just shoot down those FSD interrupt missiles as well, because it kind of failed to do that earlier. Drink all the fuel. How about it's like Something like 2,000 tons an hour. Fuel rate consumption. Which ship kit did I have in this particular one again? I had the, oh yeah, the one for the little covers there. Nose bit, nose poker. Other, yeah, it's funny. Yeah, the computer build too. One of the other things too that I have on this new computer that I didn't have on my old computers, Type C ports. Because the other motherboard that I had, the X99 EVGA X99 classified, was released like literally, it was like 12 days before Type C was invented. Which, you know, probably would have been even longer, but yeah, that was way back then. That it didn't have even a Type C header. Although I did have a Type C port on the one of the graphics cards. Funnily enough. It was a display link port. Check the point defense when we land as well and outfitting. See where these point defense was real quick.
Touchdown. Engaging pad restraints.
Multiple cooling units bought though.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Do our advanced maintenance as well. Not livery. Well, whatever. There we are. Me out of standby. There we are. Getting their outfitting. Where is that point defense? Shield, point defense. Where? The cameras on these are so horrible sometimes. Hold on. Where is that freaking point defense? Get out on foot and look. Down here somewhere. Dude, yeah, that's a shield booster. That's a shield booster. Looks like the rearward ones are on the white zone. It looks like. Let's see where the Others would be it all. Oh, there's the point of defense there. Okay, so I should swap that with one of the underside white shield boosters. That one, that's top. These are the bottom. This was yeah, that one. I think that's the right slot that I was thinking of. Camera is just so close you can't actually tell. No? Okay. Well, that should at least have a little bit better view of the rearward. Not necessarily the most optimal, though, but better than it was, I'm sure. Right over to LRI.
Detach sequence complete. Regulate your speed inside the docking bay.
As long as the Anaconda's not trying to come in. We get out of there quicker though. And then run them back to LRI.
You're clear to plot your own course. Dark on out.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Right around the star. A war going on here, or yeah, I got a war going in here. I thought I saw it said conflict. So who's at war? Pro Alliance League with the Screaming Goats. I mean, I know of there's a faction I know called Screaming Eagles, but there's also apparently Screaming Goats. Today I learned.
Drive charging.
Space Cheetahs listening to ENV while hauling. Buxton, we got Bristol Boy. Best let's get on fainting goats. The master or farting goats. Farting goats would be really bad. Folkestone's in a Corsair. Clean. What they're all about. They're just trying to hunt gankers, I wonder, or something. I don't know if I'm wanted. Mines, I think. photon. Wait, spell's supposed to be photon, I guess. Yeah, we're kind of coming on both sides. I just don't know which side it's on there. Wait, nope, is that it up there? Can't really tell the number. Is that a 22 or is that something else? There we go, there's 22. Those sold. Yeah, that angle of compass indicator is not terribly helpful. It's just kind of not very good, helpful, these ships in general, just because of how the pads are opposite each other. Because it's like, oh, which one's it really pointing to? Howdy, howdy, Winsler. How's it going? And yeah, apparently it's my affiliate anniversary, as I have learned. And Phoenix, how's it going? How's it going?
Frameshift drive charging.
We're just doing some hauling for our CG. We got, you know, for our background music, we got, you know, human created music. You have sandwich. Nice. What kind of mustard on it? Where'd it go? There's Garfunkel. There it is. Be hauling it to your mouth shortly. Nice. But what kind of mustard? Yellow mustard, nothing fancy. Which brand of yellow mustard, though? Because, you know, there's some yellow mustards that are, you know, decent, and there's some that are horrible life choices. Barbecue sauce is apparently meant for chicken. And Heinz isn't terrible then, I guess, for yellow. Yellow is kind of just a... I don't really do yellow too often outside of Coleman's. More of an English mustard, anyways. Oh god, just the Chinese restaurant the other day, and the table didn't have the spicy Chinese mustard. So the waiter, I'd like, can I get the mustard? And he brings it over, and I immediately pour like the biggest dab on the side plate. That just dunk the crab ragout on. This guy's like, "Are you sure?" Like the waiter's like, "Are you sure about that?" I just pop him. I'm like, "Yeah." It's like I need to clear those out. He just like his eyes just went wide. He's like, "What are you doing?" He's probably not used to people being able to just handle that much mustard in one bite of the Chinese hot mustard, which is just super hot. I love me some of the little isothiazide. Like the sushi restaurants too. It's like they give you the glob of wasabi, which in America is usually just a powdered mustard and horseradish mixed with green food coloring, honestly. In most, in like 99% of sushi restaurants in America. I just take the whole glob into the soy sauce. Yeah, yellow mustard Heinz isn't bad. French's is like has a weird aftertaste. Golden's is Golden's. Not Golden's.
Engaging pageantries.
Blockman's is probably the best for yellow mustard, for standard American style yellow. If you're gonna go with the. Yeah, Plockman. If you're going for just a standard American yellow, Plockman's is probably what I'd go for. Golden barbecue sauce needs to not be a thing. What? Golden barbecue sauce absolutely needs to be a thing. You're talking about Carolina barbecue, right? The mustard-based barbecue sauce? Or are you talking about some other golden barbecue? I mean... Yeah, the Carolina barbecue. It's a bunch of mustard and a bunch of sugar. What's not to love?
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
You know, that weirdo was very much weirdo. I will hold a grudge against them too. That is poutine is there are times and places, you know. Yeah. Like the book of Ecclesiastes, there's a time and a place for everything. And poutine is not the place for mustard. Like, that is a culinary choice of all time for sure.
Traffic in the access corridor.
There was what was it, when we raided Minnie last night? Who was it? Someone was joking about because like she just kind of wasn't feeling good with her voice and so did her intro. So someone in chat was like, I did a little bit of retro that someone else was like, yeah, she gets in your fridge, eats all your Dr. Pepper mustard, calls you a bitch, just because referencing it to me slightly. And I was like, Dr. Pepper mustard. I have to like Google this and see if it's a thing. And then I found there was someone who made like a bratwurst mustard. That was like that they stirred like some Dr. Pepper in to make this like mustard, like this condiment for the bratwurst, and they like a little bit of Dr. Pepper in with it for mixing it together. And it's like that. It's like I don't know if that sounds horrible or good. It's like I don't really drink Dr. Pepper enough to really get it like right in my mind on my so I can imagine the taste and actually taste it. Because like I kind of have I have the that one thing where I can't really get a mental picture like visually, but I can do really good with taste. But I don't really know Dr. Pepper enough to get that thing. Yeah, aphantasia. I have aphantasia, so I can't really do like mental. Like I try to imagine something visual, I don't get a visual image. But I have like the opposite of that with flavor. I can imagine flavors and just pretty much taste them. But yeah, no, it sounds like something I might have to try. It's interesting because those kind of like rooty flavors that you get with like root beer, Dr. Pepper is kind of similar to root beer, but different. It's like if cola and root beer had a love child, if I remember correctly. I don't usually drink it, but it's like it might work. It's like you can get kind of some of the. It's like it just might be weird enough to work. Is it carbonated produced? Yeah, I don't really usually like cola. The only real like dark soda I like is root beer. Yeah, I just don't. It's like a peppery. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to really describe it other. But I don't drink it all that often. Usually get a good mental thought on it. It's not a go-to for me. The soda. But ironically, the soda that I do really like comes from the Dr. Pepper company. It's Peach Nehi. But not their actual flagship soda. I don't drink that. I'm drinking Peach Nehi now, which is made by Dr. Pepper company. Yeah, root beer's smooth, but yeah, there's like an extra spice to it. Yeah, flavor's weird to describe too in words anyways. Like there's some commonalities with it, but it's definitely different at the same time. It's like saying like rock and metal are like in music are similar, but they're not the same. They have commonalities, but they're also vastly different at the same time. Yeah, it tastes like it's like similar to root beer, but it like has the more spice and pepper flavor. So yeah, it tastes like root beer, but mildly irritated. Because it's close enough that every once in a while, like I'll order root beer at like the drive-thru, and they'll accidentally give me Dr. Pepper, and at first I'll drink it like, why does it taste so weird? I'll drink it again, I'm like, oh, that's Dr. Pepper. Like it's close enough that for the moment I'm like, is something wrong with like, is it low syrup? No, this is just Dr. Pepper. But like it's close enough where for a moment you're like, this is wrong, but I don't know why. these low number pads. There we go. I think that's 3 right there. Another one I do like to do at the restaurants often is like if they have root beer and like a orange Fanta on their fountain, just like a little bit of orange in the bottom, and then the root beer the rest away, and you get that just a slight orange flavor to it. It's so good. Like orange peel beer. Someone here in front of us. Who's this in front of us? LLV Behemoth Von Hybrid LLPC. Is that Lavini's Legion or is that something else? $75 Dr. Pepper, 25 Sprite. Yeah, that might mellow it down a little. God, I was so confused when there was a gas station near here, and on like their sign at the window, and it confused me for a second. I didn't know this was like a thing, but it was like, "Come to our soda fountain, so delicious, fresh, and dirty." And I'm like, "Why are you advertising that your soda fountain's dirty?" But apparently, it's like a soda fountain that you can put like cream and stuff into your soda, and I'm like, okay. But at first, I was like, that's not something to advertise. Call the health department.
Freight drive charging.
Lemon pepper? Okay, that kind of works. I was like doing my apartment deep clean the other day too, and those Jones soda that like at this point, yeah, like 3 years ago. This is my 3-year affiliate anniversary, right? Yeah, 3 years ago. It was like shortly after, or I think it was like right when I started streaming. It was one of the early ones. Or no, it might have been because I started after Thanksgiving, so it would have been the following Thanksgiving from there. So like 2 years ago. I did a review of the turkey and gravy flavored Jones soda. And I'd ordered like a case of them because that was just the way you had to order them. And then like they were stowed just in the back of my closet. Like, this is like, get back there. I never want to see you again. And then yeah, just like, okay, these need to go out. So this is like, what's this box? Oh, that abomination. Stops making the soda machine. It's not that kind of dirty too. Yeah, it's like what in the, yeah. But I was just like so confused. I'm like, why are you advertising that your soda fountain's dirty? It's like, I just was imagining like, oh, we don't clean it often. Come enjoy that. It's like, what, gross? But apparently it's like, you can add like syrups and creams and stuff. It's... I think that particular gas station has always had some really. I think they do some advertising on shock value, because I remember like shortly after they opened too, they had like a sign like on the highway right around the corner from them. It's like, "Come use our toilet." And it was like it definitely got your attention. He's like, "What the fuck?" But that was all it was. Like, "Come use our toilet." Corner of the street. It's all. And I was like, wow. Yeah, you remember. I know it's like shock advertisement. It's still it's like you're looking like what? I think in the town I grew up in, Western Nebraska, too, did something kind of similar too. It was like this truck stop, and then they installed bidets in all their toilet. They had an advertisement at one point like, "Have you ever wanted to try a bidet? Well, we have them at the truck stop." It's just like it's just middle of fucking Western Nebraska. Bucky's advertising. That's how I use it. Look at this juice by drunk Spider-Man. For sure. Wasn't there a Spider-Man comic where he was like sent to Nebraska once or somewhere in the Midwest? It had to couldn't swing around because there was no skyscrapers. I think I remember that being a thing. I don't know if it was official or not, though.
Please conform to Alliance protocol. Reduce your speed.
There's one where he's talking to a Pegasus. But see, it's supposed to be the Pegasus. There's supposed to only be one Pegasus. Like, Pegasus was a singular horse, not a breed of horses. Wings. Unless we're talking My Little Pony, I guess. Then there's those kind of Pegasus. Everyone else it sounded like he was talking horse. So just imagine D&D with Speak with Animals too is the same way. You're like, I can't speak with animals. I want to talk with the squirrel, and it's like. Everyone's looking at your druid like, the fuck? You're like, I want to speak with this whale. And you're, I'm gonna do a quick little be right back. Drink.
Slow down and give all of vessels covering space inside the log.
Alrighty. Some more runs in. Let's see, what friends do we have down here? Is Bristol still? No Gino around anymore. transporter. Zuthagen. And almost bulk scan storage is full, apparently. Totally fair. You actually just get random data when you target people.
Scan detected. Frameshift drive charging. Three, two, one, engage. Frameshift drive charging.
Have thermal high cap, Prismo on there instead of reinforced high cap at the moment. Need to do the shields in your big shield Caspian correctly. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Get the resistances up on the boosters or whatnot if you need resistance, extra resistance. Nobody even in instance this time, apparently. Yeah, especially when I have a bunch of boosters, you're just sitting in the menu clicking because have to have one to give us a, you know, they made it so it's a predictable number of rolls per grade, but not just complete all the way to G5. But even though that should be simple math to be able to just be like, do you have enough for all the way to G5? Severus reach.
Docking request denied.
Enter to Shaw's.
Docking request granted.
Alright, we got a top pad here on 07, it looks like. Nice, nice. Always the best pad.
Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, let's get these sold here. And we'll take a look and see what our personal progress is. We're top 50 now. Trying to at least get in the top 25 to help us secure ourselves fairly well, so we don't have to end up coming back. Back through 36 years, same Matoris. What is going on in system chat? Someone's like, break your monitor, and this next one's like, kill everyone. What in the heck is just going on in here? This is like extra unhinged for system chat.
Scan detected.
Make sure to shave your processor regularly, remove its pins. What the hell? You didn't water your PCs every day.
Under attack. Impulse
No.
attack. Trajectory.
Albino Sanchez is following us there, apparently.
Scan detected.
It's like, what's the point, man? I've already delivered my cargo. I mean, that's extra unhinged even for CG chat.
Temperature critical. Fridge drive charging.
Overheating just a tad. I mean, he got further than who was it? Bristol Boy and Lala. Taco Tail. I can't remember what it was. Or take a Lail or something like that. I can't remember what the name was. They had interdicted me like 5 times in a row. I was just inching closer each time, and then they eventually got me to like 70 by the time I got to the station. So, you know, he did fairly good getting me to 50. He was doing, it looked like he was doing frags based on the impact pattern on my shields. Hey, Casp, how's it going? I mean, I think I usually have like almost 5, I think it's like 40, 500, well, it doesn't tell me right now, because, oh, I guess, yeah, 4352, I guess is maybe are my full shields then. Tells me what the value it would be at full. And then even if they got through that, I still have another 3,453 armor. On top of 2 molecule reinforcements that would hopefully prevent my thrusters from dying. At that point, it's a gamble. I've never had it tested where the shields have gone down. Never had enough gankers on me at once to drop the shields on this thing. Put the build link in here. Oh, cool. Yeah, I actually just programmed that command literally today. If you tried that, like even just yesterday, it wouldn't have worked. I just like had the thoughts, I should probably program one of those. It was like last week someone tried to use it. And I was like, oh yeah, I should probably put it on my to-do. It's funny too, is I could even like the time, it like gives an exact to the second timestamp, which is the funniest shit too. Like I could actually have that command drop out a to the second timestamp if you really wanted. I just figured that was maybe a little absurd. Yeah, maybe I should hold on. I can grab yours. I don't action history, follow age. Variables after run.
Reduce your speed as you approach the station, Commander.
Your full long is 1 year, 17 days, 21 hours, 25 minutes, and 9 seconds. It really, you know, you're right, it does. I'll just follow age. Let's change this to follow age long. Actions, follow age.
Clearing a flight path for departure.
Which was... Nope, which was... The problem is it might be too long. I don't think it'd ever be too long. Which was blah 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 blah. Okay, bomb. Which was percent follow age long percent ago. Yeah, in the ads. All right, I'm just programming. It's just like so silly specific. Like, why do I need to know the seconds?
Request denied.
I think that ends up just being when I created my account effectively, since you automatically follow yourself. See, now we just got to get some. I wonder what happens if someone who isn't a follower does that though. I wonder what the error, if it throws an error, or what it does. Is there anyone not following able to do that?
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, you have an alt.
Ships on the deck. Clear to offload.
I mean, I guess like I could always test by forcing the user variable. Have it tell, instead of using the percent user variable, just give it a username that is some random username. Let me try that real quick. Let me see. So if I this will break for a small second. So yeah, it just does that if the variable doesn't there. So I might need to put in. Let me make sure I fix that. There we go. I might need to put in a like an error catch too. Like if follow age long doesn't exist, tell them they aren't following yet and they should. Oh, verified, yeah, for the anti-spam bots. holiday, which is 1 year, 17 days, 20 hours, 43 minutes, and 2 seconds ago. One that would be pretty fun though would be, yeah, see someone like follows and then immediately hits the command to have it be like, you followed 2 seconds ago. What if it'd be like 0 years, 0 days, 0 hours, 0 minutes, and 2 seconds ago? What if it'd say all the 0 parts? 'Cause I think everyone that's done it so far has been here for at least a year.
Observe speed restrictions when passing through the airlock.
Yeah, like linked accounts should still be verified, I think, if you're doing the account links in Twitch. Hey, buddy. I'm here. Bud.
Please refrain from reckless flying.
Flight control, that was clearly his fault. I was sitting still. He backed into me. It's insurance fraud. Is there oh. Wait. Where does Vernix? Hold on. Okay, 1 month. That's right. Okay, so it doesn't print out 0 year. It just if it's 0, it doesn't print it. Gotcha. That's right. Because yeah, you were only a month ago. I forgot you did it earlier.
All clear. We look forward to your return, Commander.
But yeah, that'd be so funny. So, just have it automatically do the command whenever anyone falls. You followed 1 second ago. That'd be a little silly. So like, yeah, it was like, I think it's Kira did it the other week, and they did, and then Stream Elements popped in. I'm like, oh god, get out of here, Stream Elements. I don't want you on my channel. It's just like I need to build this into my own bot. I don't like Stream Elements as a company; they're bad. Getting negative numbers of the follow age, probably not. It just doesn't even give a value if they're not following. I'll have to see if it gives a certain different variable to say not following, or if it just doesn't exist. One that mentioned poutines. Well, see, yeah, you're mentioning poutine. They're making itself hungry. Captain Poopy Shoe is mostly harmless in Scout. He's the mostly harmless Commander Captain Poopy Shoe. Names sometimes. How would you get? What would cause that then? Unless like bad programming and integer overflows. I don't know what would cause negative follow age. Unless they have a program poorly to not use timestamps and just assume, and they're trying to calculate off of the actual date, but they're doing it in the wrong time zone. That could cause negative if they're assuming based on that, I guess. Nova said boom. Boom, boom. Captain Poopy Shoes is going to build his ship to Colonia soon, so you need... I wish Captain Poopy Shoes knows we were talking about him repeatedly on stream. here loves Captain Poopy Shoes. So what was it? Oh, I can't see my fishing. Where did the fishing go? There we are. And you got the trolley. Yeah, throwing all the fishing bobbers at me. And all the other stuff. Oh, no, this is pad loitering warning. Yeah, they probably gave me one on the far side. I wasn't paying attention. What was I trying to do? That was a medium pad. Actually, that was a small pad. I was trying to land a Panther Clipper on a small pad. That's kind of fun. I think I did a like a surface station one time, like constructing one for colonization. I logged out and logged the Panther Clipper in on this small pad. Hey, Super Chicken, how's it going? Alright, drop in some more of these bad boys. Back to my log again. Notice something about ship mobility in regards to control schemes while FA on. Oh, what were you noticing? The default mouse and keyboard, you have a lot more mobility than you do with the default stick. Really? Weird. That's because you can move the mouse around quicker than this. You know, you can just whip it around, whereas you kind of got travel on a stick. Now, the actual roll, pitch, yaw rates should be the same. It just, I imagine, just the lag time and moving back and forth.
Frame shift drive charging.
I'm doing well. I'm doing well, Super Chicken. Apparently, it's my affiliate anniversary. For some reason, thought it was next week, and then I went to start today, and it's like, by the way, it's your affiliate anniversary. How's it going, Bristol boy? How's it going? How's it going? Oh, 707. How was your stream? I know we encountered each other earlier for a little bit. There's our, we want Simon Garfinkel station. Oh, 707. Yeah, how was the hunt? I'm just doing the haul so I can get myself that class 5 rack. Trying to get ourselves securely in the top 25 by the end of stream. My bravery should be commended. I know, I like the challenge of making a ship, like, because, you know, people will pop in chat sometimes and be like, why aren't you just doing solo? It's like, well, I like the challenge of, you know, building a ship for doing it in open. Like, it's a challenge. It's a different kind of challenge than you'd ever really do if you just stuck to solo. And so, you know, making a Panther Clipper and still haul 983 tons, I think I have on this thing. And with 4,352 shield and 3,453 armor. Like, Lila and I are taking a squadron carrier out to California, Nebula, tomorrow if you're interested. What you doing out there in California? Nebula, that is. You just sell the mats and Surveyor's Reach. Yeah, so you just buy the thermal cooling units or the power generators, or was it bromellite that you can mine? And you can sell those at the Surveyor's Reach. Only thing no one does out in California, AX. I mean, haven't people like colonized out there though? People do colonization out there, right? Modules 8A prismatic with G5. We always got the build links. We always got our good build link thing. If anyone ever wants to know what I'm flying, we got the exclamation build command as well. And you see all the juicy tidbits of the ship. Some AX. It's been a while since I've done AX. That's still decent money. It's just you gotta get if you get a nice team together. I might be down for that. I think I got my might be able to take my AX ships out there, depending on the time. If it's during my, oh my gosh, stream. Super Chicken with the subs. We needed to test that actually too. So perfectly, thank you. Last time we got a gift bomb, my tits went so hard it literally crashed Twitch's server. Oh, thank you for the gift subs. Much appreciate, Super Chicken. You didn't have to do that, but thank you. It's always much appreciated.
Attention, Commander.
5 subs. Who did we get? We got Real Ham Penguin. Oh, I haven't seen them in a while. Actually, that's a Foxfire. I didn't know they must have lurked here. Hanrib, the boys, Evan Jr. 1011 Ultima, and oh hey, Wernick got one. Yeah, got to celebrate the anniversary. Yeah, no, it's funny. Last time I got a gift bomb, it was actually really funny because it crashed the Twitch stream, and then we had actually later determined that it was specifically Twitch's server that was having the issue. My computer handled it well. YouTube handled it just fine. My IRL Toolkit relay server handled it just fine, but Twitch wasn't having it. Because it went like my Twitch integrated throwing system was set up wrong, and so it was playing the like throw a bunch of shit at me for every single sub, and then throw a whole bunch of shit at me for every gift sub. So it was doing it like 20 times for the 10 gift bomb. It was just way too much. It was so funny. So someone literally killed Twitch with kindness. Streaming at noon CST tomorrow. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be at work. Well, actually, I'll be just waking up to go to work at that point. So I don't know if I'd be really. I wouldn't be able to attend that, unfortunately, because I'll have to be at work at the time. I work at 1 CST. I need to buy this stuff. Hold on, did I already buy this stuff? I didn't buy this stuff, did I? I need to get you on the auto shout out to Super Chicken. I keep trying to get so many other elite streamers on the auto shout out. Yeah, it's a solo. I don't know if I necessarily want to do it solo. I'm not the best solo AX person. I've never graduated past soloing a Cyclops. I can do decent damage as long as this thing's not shooting back at me. I just need meat shields. And we got the subs also getting Fishing lines cast there.
Observe speed restrictions when passing through the airlock.
Oh. Did he give Super Chicken casts for the gifts? My train record's on the... Yeah, I don't really get hype trains all that often. I wonder if that was Borsch's that only reached level 2 the other day. I usually get like a sub here or there, not really often. Hey, stop! More subs! Oh my god! Super Chicken, jeez. Who did we? What is it? Oh, okay, so it gives Super Chicken 30 casts. How many casts do we have in the queue now? 60. I'm gonna be streaming like for an hour just to wait for the casts to finish. Who did we all get this time? Let me cancel that real quick so I can go scroll up and see here. Wait, that's a different casp. There's a casp Bari UXX. I don't even recognize it. Valkyria Ruby, Dreamweaver Mana. Little Yoko, Little Yoko's in here. Bristol Boy, there you go. You got a sub Bristol for the raid. One Psycho Benjamin. Oh, and Casp. So we got Casp. And then that Casp, and there's another Casp. And then Go 13BT and Diamond Rich 1 and Lucifer. You're too kind, Super Chicken. You're the super chicken. You're too kind. You're super kind. Super chickeny kind. All the chicken, the cluck chickens. Hold on, we got super chicken this up. We got all the chickens, all the chimkins. There we go, chickens. Oh. Oh, and Faust Toxa 0707, thank you for the follow. I know the sub ones are still going, but I saw it there. Welcome to Storm Chaser crew as well. We're setting a new record. Oh geez, we're setting a new record. Level 4. Do I get the emote, or do I have to gift some myself to get the emote? How does that work? And we got a double here. Oh, the Duck Ghoul, which is supposed to make me quack. Why didn't that not trigger? We'll start that quack though. Make a reminder for that. Duck Ghoul is supposed to cause me to quack. I don't know why that didn't actually do that. Quack. Is that any of the rubber ducks should quack? Let's see if that's actually in the thing real quick. To do quack. Quack. Where were they? Quack. It was like lurkbait triggerables? Quack. Lurkbait catch trigger quack. Duck Ghoul should have done the quack. Yeah, huh. What was the catch name on that then? The catch. This one quack, or was it this one? Quack. Legendary. That was Golden Crown. Quack. Yeah, catch name should have been Duck Ghoul Quack. I'll just have it if it contains duck, quack. There we go. That should be fixed in the future. Quack. I don't know why that didn't trigger, but we manually triggered it there. Quack. Yeah, I procced it manually because the bot didn't. I catch it. I guess it said catch name equaling Duck Ghoul should have triggered it. Quack, but it didn't. So I just changed it to if it contains duck, quack. So That should hopefully catch trigger if Duck Duck Ghoul is ever caught again. Quack. The quack on screen, yeah. And so I have it. A few of the things that you can catch in the fishing game will also trigger that effect, basically. And there's a few rubber ducks, and Duck Duck Ghoul is supposed to be one of them. Quack. That's why. There's a few other rubber ducks that can be caught, and I don't. Got gummy worms there. Quack. And honk. Quack and honk. Oh, hey, Rib. Yeah, you got a. I think you got a gift sub a little bit ago. Quack. Oh, we got a hype chest. Open this bad boy. I guess I do get the quack. We got Choo Choo Shy Ghost. Quack. There we go. What is it? Shy Ghost. Quack. Again, thank you so much, Super Chicken. Always much appreciated. You the best. Best of all time. Yeah, I think I stream a little bit earlier than I than I used to a little bit. Just because I switched to second shift, so I don't usually seen you around as much, Quack. But yeah, always much appreciated to see you around, Super Chicken. Quack. And now we're gonna see all of what Super Chicken catches. Quack. Gonna be going for a while. Quack. Let me see if I can see the cast queue. 48. Stick this slightly over. My variables. Quack. Powder Blue Tang. Super Chicken's gonna go right to the top of the leaderboard with this. Quack. Who do we got here? We got Call Me Madeline and Lenny Show and Jack Seago. Quack. Apparently Tony Curtis at some point. We have Call Me Madeline is in a Ramtov fighter for some reason. Interesting. What ship where their main ship is though, Quack? The Type 11 is Jack Seago. Where's the unmanned commander? Called Me Madeline. Quack. Pad 19 there. Quack. Alright, I'll get the landing pad gear down the Quack. Maybe crewing with a friend? Maybe? I guess they could be in the Type 11's crew. Type 11 was 2-seater, right? Quack. Pretty sure it was a 2-seater. Or more. Joel the Sturgeon! And then they catch Henry the Whale Shark. Or just to catch the Milky Way. You could do that too. Someone just fish up the whole galaxy. It would be great. Yeah, I figured it did. I just couldn't remember if it was 2 or 3 seats. Let's see. Where was that Type 11? This one? He's not in a wing, and they're docked, so they wouldn't be able to have the fighter out. She could have her mothership hidden like up to like 20 kilometers, I think, away. Oh, they're following after me for some reason. That's what they're doing. They're clean, so I don't think they're shooting people. They're just like having fun following people, I guess. Oh, that might be. I wonder if that's just a ship way back there. Try to get close without hitting them. There we go. We got the lovely Ramtaw fighters there. Now, where is our actual destination here? There we are, 38, or 36 Ursa Majoris. And another orange discus for Super Chicken. And Faust talks, so you'll have some casts in there somewhere. I don't know where, though. Big Mama Pickle.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Super Chicken just casting all these bobbers at me. Gotta see what the leaderboard is after all these finished. Oh, we got a legendary incoming for Super Chicken. Let's see what it is. Is it Henry? It's the... Why did that not trigger either? Why is this not triggering? I know it used to for Pink Rubber Ducky. That is weird, Quack. Hold on. Like, I know it used to. I've seen that specific one Quack trigger before. Big catch triples check. Why is it not? Is it not actually doing that action for some reason, Quack? Let's check my IQ on this one. Quack. Big catch. That's complete. Yeah, it's not doing it. Why? Action, lurk, bait catch. Triggerable cut. Why is it not? There we go, Quack. Let's see here. Let's see what this one does, Quack. No, it should be doing it straight from Lurkbait itself, Quack. Whenever it does the catch action, it should also do Triggerable check, but it's not. Little cast cutie cute things. That's so weird. Huh, Quack. That was manually. I'll just figure out why it's not doing that, though. Current. Need to not be concurrent? Yeah, this works here, Quack. Oh, little Yoka's getting a cast. Quack. Must be where was he in the second set now, Quack? It just trigger check. One last thing to try, and then I'll just figure it out later. Quack. Oh, there we go. Okay, something along it's causing the action to stop before it reached the trigger check. Fish reward pause. Oh, maybe that did it. Hold on. Let's trigger check. Links are in the 9. Pause. Not reaching that either, I don't. Something weird, different quack than before. Oh, if temp fish paused equals false, that's doing a break there for some reason. That's probably why. Whack. There we go. Okay. Hopefully this should fix it. We got a double coming. Let's see what it is. Office very safe. Wait, what? Sponge. We got the sponge. Let's trigger check. Give that pause on later, hopefully, then. Alright, let's go quack over to our Garfinkel city, then. Nope, there we go. Up, you caught the entire Milky Way, huh? 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 Super chicken catching the whole Milky Way up in here. Gonna be so on top of the leaderboards after that. And some gummy sharks for that Milky Way. Almond Joy Galaxy. I might have to figure out how to put that in there. I might have to add that as a custom somehow. Make me figure out some art for an Almond Joy Galaxy. Why is this not catching the Neves mustard more often? That should be more common. Quack. Taking a while, is it? Oh, it's just a single there. And some gummy worms for the gummy sharks. Little almond shapes in a circle, yeah. I just spread a bunch of almonds out on my bar stool and take a photo of that and stick that in there. Dong da dong dong dong. Right in here to Garfinkel. And we get another one. And a scooter. You know, I had played with some of the stuff earlier because I was getting some of those like gift sub and rewards into where they it does the fishing game and the Twitch integrated throwing system throwables in like one command. And the branch.
Permission authorized. Make your way to landing pad 25.
And a salmon. Right in the mail slot here. Some more thermal cooling units for probably the last run of the day, I'd imagine. The redeem should be unpaused now if I did the order correct. And it is. Perfect. Okay. I just had the things out of order. Apparently. And an adorable jellyfish plushie.
Touchdown.
I need that for my my couch. I need one of those for my couch. I got all these food shaped plushies. I have like a burger and a pizza and a taco and a sushi roll. Plushies on the couch behind me. And a watermelon. And s'mores. There we go. There's the mustard. Alright, some thermal cooling units.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Alright, I'm back over to Alarai. Oh, crunch butt steaks over here now. I need a special more ketchup redeem that only Chaz can trigger.
Speed restrictions when passing through the airlock.
Marking that on my timeline so I can hopefully reminder that later. If you can get Jazz to get me an image, like a larger size ping image of the of the ketchup emote, I could add it to tits and then have it that whenever Jazz says ketchup, it throws one. That could be a thing. But it only happens if Jazz specifically says it. But yeah, I'm just getting a decent size image of that, just like a JPEG or ping or whatever of that emote. I could definitely get that added. At least the tits. There we go. There's finally Faust Tox's cast. If you get a ranch version. Oh, jeez, we'll have all the condiments. I mean, I live in the Midwest, so I also am very obsessed with ranch. It's just not like mustard where there's so many varieties, you know? But yeah, I will very much just, like, inject it right into my veins. long as it's a good ranch and not that crappy crap you get at the grocery store. It's too weirdly sweet because the preservatives. Gotta get the homemade ranch. Whatever, mustard ranch or ranch mustard. Well, for my my homemade ranch recipe, I do have a little bit of mustard powder in there to give it a slight bit of subtle kick in the back end, or subtle undertones, not back end. You know what I mean? I have a little bit of mustard powder in my ranch recipe. That's kind of like mustard ranch, I guess. Yeah, Crunch saying BC Gaming. Not BC from some. What was BC Gaming? I still remember them from somewhere. I just don't remember where. Whoever that is going for me. Are they going for someone else? I can't tell now. It's Crunch Butt Steak. Another one of the streamers. He's probably alive at the moment too, I'd imagine.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption. 3, 2, 1. Engage.
There we go. Point defense took care of that one a little better that time. Yeah, we're shooting past that a little bit. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I think I saw he was live a little bit ago. He's in a Caspian, to be fair. I wonder if we could just... how well we can do at this. Because the Caspian is not exactly the most agile thing in the world either. That's... he's getting on it for... submit already. There we are. Jeez. I went down to submit. It just didn't do it.
Thermal signature amplified. Under attack.
Yeah, it's whatever. Yeah, I'll just keep flying away there.
Impulse attack. Trajectory disruption.
Yeah, you got our cooldown. It's whatever. I'll take care of those bad boys there. Not got much damage though. There we go. Try not to fly past it this time, I guess. Drop there. Maybe I'll throw him off. May or may not throw him off. We'll see if he takes the bait to pop in here or not. We're getting high. I think he's trying to drop in. We're getting high bandwidth for some reason.
Freight drive
He gave up the chase. Fair enough. Once I get into surveyors, I'll have to pop over there and see what he says. I don't know if he knows it's me or not, because I'm on Kezica. Not everyone necessarily knows Kezica is me. Some do, some don't. I don't know how well Crunch knows me. Yeah, it's kind of silly. Yeah, because I submitted and then like the thing just like wasn't submitting for like a good like 4 seconds. But it was a good experiment at least to see how it compared with the Caspian. Almost had it until it started going the other way. But it was like whatever, worth the experiment. My shields will hold up to a long cooldown anyways. Streamer on streamer violence. Like he all or you did. Because what's funny is he actually has a colony down near our Algidib colonies. The landing gear out. All right, let me sell this real quick. Oh, you said it. So I'll just see where we are in the mission real quick, and then I'll head over there see what he says. And if he's live, we'll just go raid him, honestly. Let's see what our thing is. Top 50, okay. Hopefully a little comfortable. I can always do some extra runs. But let's see. I'm gonna hop in, give him a GG. There's Crunch.
Yellow water.
Was always just
Kezica was fucking ready for that shit, dude. Kezica was ready. Definitely ready for that. Yeah. Makes me want to rethink my fit here.
so, someone attacking me on the pad. What is going on here? What, oh, the carrier was just shot through me. Something's happening here.
Yeah, it definitely.
Like Kits goes. Yeah, he's like Kits goes ready for that shit.
Yeah, that was good, man. That was good. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyways, good timing on that too, because it's about when we're ending, anyways. So let's go and get our raid message there. We're gonna go over to Country Butt Steak then. Commander _ Crunch Bunsing. Okay. Raid Commander _ Crunch _ Butt Steak. There we go. Thank you everyone for coming on by. All the amazing gifts of Super Chicken. Holy shit. All the follows, all the lurks, all the everything. Always much appreciate hanging out with y'all. Always love hanging out with y'all when I can. And yeah, we're gonna go check out Crunch Butt Steak, another wonderful Elite Dangerous streamer. Yeah, that was the person that was interdicting us just a minute ago. So we're gonna go check them out now, and see how that gets going for them. And yeah, everyone. And I'll be live tomorrow. We'll see if we're gonna do some more Elite, or if we'll do maybe to try to start out some community planet crafter. I'll have to think about it, see what we're needing to do tomorrow. But otherwise, I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.